What's up, guys? This is Kenny, and I'm going to show you how to do a sign up on Weebly, the website service where you get a simple website. The first thing you would do is want to sign up. Um, I've tried a couple of times to do signups, and so I discovered that you can actually just put in a number of words for this full name here. So where you might put in Kenny, Johnson or whatever, you can also put in your business name like Acme, Widgets, or Acme Widgets Inc. It's going to be fine. So just fill in the email part with whatever your email is and a password. Obviously, use a good password. If you already have an account, you would go to login up in the top right. It can be kind of hard to see sometimes, so if you scroll up, it's, well, how do I log in? Well, it's one of these websites where they just kind of have these navigation um, clues or whatever, or breadcrumbs, I guess you can call them. And you would just log in here. So if you're trying to log in with an account you already have, just scroll all the way up and then use the login function here in case you happen to be somewhere down here. So anyway, so I already created a sign up, and what happens is when you do actually get started, the first thing you're going to see is it's going to ask you what kind of website you want to create. For our purposes, we want to create a website. The other options are a blog and a store, so where you would sell things. But we're not going to be making blog posts, and we're not going to be trying to sell anything. We're just going to choose the website. So when you do that, you end up on this page, this onboarding PHP page, and so here it says choose your theme, and it shows a couple themes. If you scroll down, all kinds of stuff going on here, and if you get all the way down to the bottom, which I think it just keeps scrolling. Basically, you can choose whatever you want. So we're going to go and just make a really simple website. We're going to use this journey theme, and we're just going to make 3 pages. It's going to be home, about, and contact. So one other thing to notice is that this theme appears with these white and kind of grayish colors or grayish blue, but you'll see down here there's actually choose, and it'll give you like a color palette. Let me see if I can get it to happen again. There you go. So you just choose a color, whatever. We want to keep it simple, so we'll just make a white one. And so you can also change the theme later in case you mess up or you have to go back or something to that effect. So I'm going to choose this theme here and move forward. So we just need a couple assets. We need the description for the website, and we need a logo, which is going to go on top, and that kind of stuff. So you just need some simple things. So for the purposes we're going to create a subdomain, and so this is the chance. I don't think you can change it afterwards, but maybe you can, but try to use what you're going to use for all time. Do that now. As you can see, there's already some kind of helper here some Ajax going on here to tell you if it's available. So I got this website, communityballot.com. I'm going to create a Weebly account to help people drive traffic back to my website, and so I'll use this. Alright, so you can get started here, and basically what it is this is the site already, like this. And so let's take a quick look. These are some assets that you can drag over by using the mouse. Hold down and drag it over. So this is the home page. There's an about page and a contact. So luckily that's already set up for us. And when you hover over this my website, you'll notice it says off text or logo. And I want to use the logo to be on top. Logos are identifiable. They show people what you're doing, and so it's a way to kind of visually identify yourself. So I'm going to choose the logo. So this little pop-up shows up. So your browser needs to have Flash installed, and if it doesn't, you're going to get a little thing up top that says you either don't have Flash, Adobe Flash, or you need to upgrade it. Do that, and then pick right back up from here. I'm going to upload a photo. I already have a photo. I'll show you real quick. The photo is here. That's my logo. Now this is 512 by 512, so when I import it, let's see what happens. That logo is actually on the top here. It's on my desktop. Let's see. So here we go. That's the logo. It's uploading. Okay, so it just shows to this little small guy. It looks pretty good. Not bad. The other thing about this template is it gives you kind of a random image. We don't want to use the image at all. We just want to use text. So the way to get rid of the image is to hover over this little settings here, and you scroll down a little bit, and there's no header. Boom! It's gone. All right, cool, excellent. Now, if you look real close here, it says drag elements here. Basically, the only thing about the page now is that it only has these assets. Okay, great. So, sorry about that. Okay, so now I want to copy the description in, so I'm going to choose this text here, and I'm going to, press the mouse button, the left mouse button, and drag it over. And here we go. Excellent. So now we have some stuff to work with. A little widget here, a little text widget. Now I want to use this very short blurb about my website, and it's this right here. Now I'm going to point out a couple things here that are pretty important. So you'll notice I actually put the HTTP prefix onto the .com. So when I do copy it in here, which I'm going to press the, however you like to copy, I'll just, for demonstration purposes, I'll use the right click, and then I'll paste it in here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to say paste. It's working. So it looks like I have the cursor, but I can't right click to paste. So knowing that I already copied the text, I'm going to use Control V on the keyboard. So you hold down Control and press V, and there's the description. Excuse me. So now my branding is not including a space, so my website is one word, the name community ballot, and so I also included the link down here. And so I'm going to basically say, well, this is cool, I'm good with this. So I also want to change these other pages too, but notice that you also have to push publish up here to save your changes. It's not really high impact to make a change on a page or make changes to a page and then just publish it, rather than make a bunch of changes on different pages and then publish it. So I'm done with home. I got my description, I got my logo in, it's white, there's no background, I'm scrolling down, there's really nothing else. There's some area to click a footer here, if you can see the text, and click to add a footer. Maybe I'll just type in there my website again. Oh, excuse me. I'm not sure what it's asking for, but I did double click it. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there. We don't need it, so we're going to move on. So the home page, we can consider it done. I'm going to push publish. Looks good. I already chose that. It's going to be available. Categorize your website. I'm going to maybe put business, and not really sure what impact this is. Maybe it's somehow searching or something. Don't ask me again. And continue. Okay, so it just looks like it wants some. It's just asking me for some input. Okay, publish my site. Sounds good. Maybe it's because I'm doing it for the first time. Okay, so website published, thanks. I don't need to share it on Facebook or Twitter, and I'm okay, so I'm going to close this out. Looks good. I'm going to go to the About page. Now, this looks awfully familiar to what happened when we were trying to set up the home page. So again, we'll take out this. You have to scroll down a little bit. Take this out. No header. Looks good. Very vanilla. Go back, get a text, drag it in here. I'm going to click to edit. I'm going to press Control and V, press down Control and then tap V. Paste the same information, looks good. Now you might paste into it and it's going to look weird, like have some weird text or something. So if you paste in it, it looks like the box gets bigger, but you don't see anything. Maybe the white text is already chosen. That's one thing. If you paste it in and it's all caps or something, you can use this plus minus. So I've seen before where you paste in, and let's see, you have to actually choose the font, or the text, I mean, and then let's see. See, it gets bigger and bigger, and it looks one size here, but it might look another size when you actually go to view your site live. So I'm going to actually open up a separate page, new private page. I'm going to go to the address of the website I'm creating. Okay, community ballot, excuse me, .weebly.com. Okay, is it live yet? Hopefully it is. Here it is. Here's the home page. Small text. Now you'll notice that this link is not live, right? It's not clickable or whatever. It would be nice if it was, right? So here's the about page. Now we didn't publish it yet, so it still has the header. So we can go back to our work area, publish this. Okay, you're gonna keep seeing this page. Don't worry about it. Just keep clicking off of it. I'm also gonna go back with, now that it has larger text, go back to the other site. Here we go. This is the looking at it live. Press some refresh. Now this is big. So a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. Now one thing you really like to do is be able to have not have people want to copy and paste this to use it. They want to be able to click on it. So I'm going to actually do a small experiment because I don't know if it works. Here again, contact page. Take off the image. Sorry, I'll scroll down a little bit. No header. And now check this out. When you drag the text over, now here's this click to edit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to backspace on that. Didn't work. For some reason it's trying to connect. Okay. Now you want to use this thing here, this link. Create a link. You get a little pop-up. Okay. What do you want it to be? HTTP. I'm going to put in my website. You put in your website name. Oops, excuse me. A little typo there. Okay. Open link in the new window. Nah, I don't really want that. People probably aren't really interested in staying on my Weebly page just because I'm using it to drive traffic. So I'm not going to opt for this. You might want to use this if there's other information or you have a blog or a store and they're going to go to your home site. This is up to you. So I'm going to save it. And so I would expect that there would be some kind of link. I don't see one. That's weird. Okay, so I'm actually going to type in some text here now. Visit our website. Alright. Now I'll highlight this text if I can. This tool sometimes seems to run a little bit slow. So, you just kind of want to do work in a little bit of chunks. Okay, it looks like I can highlight it. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Alright, there we go. Now use the link option. Now type in the web address. Now I actually don't use my www prefix. Whether you do, you should know, or if it's up to you. And so now it's underlined. If I publish the page, okay, looks good. You can X out of here. I'm going to open up our testing page. Go to contact. And indeed here to visit our website, it's underlined. And if I misspelled it. I'm sorry, guys. So let me go back here, fix it. Got some fat fingers today, guys, but here we go. Now, another thing too is it looks kind of weird off to the left, so I actually want to use a different line justification here. So here we go. Now it's in the middle. Publish the page again. Alright, it's going to give me the splash screen over and over. I'm good. I don't need that. Here we go. Go to our test page. Go back. Update it. Should show up in the middle. Yep, indeed it does. And I'm going to click on go to our website, and indeed the link is there. Nice. So the other option is, because it's contact, if you have a phone, you're going to want to put the phone in. Now I have in Firefox browser the Skype plugin, the Skype add-on, so it actually turns phone numbers on a web page into links. So I'll put in my my actual business number, and I'll publish it. Okay, same thing over and over. We get this screen every time you publish. Go to our little private browsing window and refresh the page. Let's see, did it take it? There we go. So here's the phone number, and it looks like that phone number is not live, but it's okay. So anyway, so we achieved what we were trying to do. We just want a simple website with our name, great for SEO value, and we just need a simple page. We just need a home page with the logo and some description. You know, you can add more, whatever you want to do. About should basically be the same as home. Lead people there. Make it a little bit bigger. Maybe the older folks, you know, they see the about and they want to do that. And here's the contact information. Looks good. And so also there's one other thing too, which is this link worth anything to us? Well, let's find out. So the way to do that is to use the website inspector and find out if this link actually has attribute of no follow, and it seems that this link is actually good. So if you're looking for some score points with Google and other search engines, and you want to link back to your site and get some kind of search engine points, then this adding a link here would be great. In fact, adding the link with the text as the same as your actual web URL might even be better. So just let you know, it is an option that you can actually put your direct website URL. People might be a little bit skeptical. Where does this link go to? I can see here it goes to community about, and that's fine. So anyway, so that's how you set up a Weebly site. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can contact me at kenny@kennyjohnson.me. Thank you for watching, and subscribe. And if you like this video, I'll see you next time.